don't know if it's gonna start. All right, people. I had to troubleshoot a problem. I just fixed it, and let's get right into this. Mm. This is a whole lot of thinking and all that. Well, I guess you have to do that. Mm. Okay, practice. Uh, all right, let me practice. I did not even get chance to set to this
The
thing. I don't even
long
know which
wait
one is
is
going to
over. This
accelerate.
is it, a
I don't know
brand
whether
new
I'm going
season.
to use
And before the
my
show gets well and
gear
truly
or whether I'm going
underway,
to
we've got the
use
all important matter
the
of a
gear
free
on
practice
the
session.
side.
It's great to be back. It's so exciting to be here at a new season. Plenty for the drivers to get their heads around. What will be going through their minds right now?
The faster you can work around the circuit conditions and get the car tailored to your liking, the better, and then you can just focus on the job in hand in terms of lap times. But first of all, you've got to get the car feeling right.
Free practice session. Free practice session are a vital part of each Grand Prix week. Not only do they give you an opportunity to learn the track, they also offer a range of practice programs which can be completed to advance the development of your car. Mm. Mhm. I was watching something, I don't know why. Why did you? Alright, next. Completed practice program will earn you resource points, which can be spent on upgrades. Additionally, each program offer a number of development boosts Completing one of these gives you arrow and the invaluable insight into your car performance result in cheaper upgrades. All right. You can adjust your car setup over the course of the session to try and find those extra. Okay, someone is putting spam in the chat, and Streamlab have given me a warning. Hey, what up, big dog taco? How's it going? Start the view. This is F1 2024 that I am. And I don't understand why. My acceleration is on the left and my brake is on the right. I don't know why that is so. That's not supposed to be so. Why? Why? Oh boy. I forgot to do settings. No, that's not it. Do. Well, I'm about to have an accident. So it's telling me it's hey, what up, Axel? All right, let's do this. Jesus PlayStation. Boy, the steering wheel will be vibrating and will be causing me to. Damn it. I swallowed off the back. I thought I saw a car in front of me. Imagine that terrible that the car had passed me that bad. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. Mm. Okay. I view instant replay. For me, I think in order to be good in the F1, I need to do like a race that doesn't have any implication yet. Ouch. What was
Welcome
this?
to F1 World, a journey through the sport that will offer you events based around casual or as you play, you'll earn upgrades that can be equipped to your car. Along the way, you'll build up your compendium, find new ways to customize your car and character, earn
Okay.
trophies for your trophy cabinet, and much more. So, when you're ready, jump into the play screen and take your first steps into F1 World. This is what we call the play screen. It's basically your jumping off point for all the different ways you can play F1 World. Feel free to explore, have a good look around, and when you're ready to get your journey going, just select Series from the list and we'll go from there. It's time for you to start thinking about pledging your allegiance to a constructor and
Are you in my zone?
Are you in my zone?
Are you in my zone? Are you in my zone? Are you in my zone?
Blah blah blah. Fan zone, a combination of collaboration and competition center around your F1 fandom. Once you are a member of the fandom, exclusive collaboration and social competitive game play becomes available with your F1 World experience. Furthermore, you will be able to express your fandom to other players via the expression label linked to your game super license. All right. Choose the fandom F1 construct and driver that you want to represent in the game. You can make new choices each season. Once association with a construction and driver fandom, you will be able to help your zone climb the fandom champion standing by earning fan points. Any fan points you claim will be awarded to both your chosen constructor and driver fandom. Alright.
choose your favourite F1 constructor and driver. Once you've made your choices, you'll be part of their fan zone for the remainder.
Well, guys, you're forced to choose this. You can't escape it. So, who should I choose? Alright, I'll choose my
And it's
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Radio check.
Mm. Yeah, that Mercedes, I chose it, so send me a free car.
This is the Fan Zone widget and will be your entry point to all things Fan Zone within F1 World. It'll let you know how many fan points you've earned in the current season and also show you who the previous season Fan Zone winners were. This is your super. Tied to your super license, select the Edit Expression option. This is where you can swap the expression label on your super license. Each new F1
It's told me I could see who won last season. I can't even see where I can select who won last
Welcome
season.
to your fan zone rooms. These will be your go-to locations for the duration of the active F1 World season. Let's give you a quick tour. This is your room ID, which will help you identify which room you belong to within your chosen fan zones.
Cool.
This area contains details about your fan zone room. You can track your room's membership growth, but also how your room is doing when it comes to earning fan points each F1 World season, and how that compares to other rooms in the same fan zone as yours. This is the activity log. It will display helpful information and important announcements for your room when shared goals from the room are available to complete, and finally, how all the members within the room are getting on their personal F1 World journeys. To see the members belonging to this room, you can select the Members option. Have a look and get acquainted. This is your room's members list. Every player in the room will be listed here. You can also see the top members who are the most dedicated when it comes to earning fan points within this particular room. Being a top member results in having your name ID up in lights within the room, but also virtual meet and greet opportunities with the Fan Zone Room's VIP guest. You can highlight each member in the list. Highlighting a member will present their avatar to you, and also selecting the highlighted member will provide additional options such as comparing super licenses and directly adding them as an EA ID friend.
Where am I in this list?
Welcome to the series screen. Completing a series can unlock further series, exploring more and more of the world of Formula One.
All right. This thing is loading. It's taking its sweet time to load. But anywho.
Welcome
All right.
along, everybody, to our
I
latest
didn't even choose
F1
the
World
car.
event. There might
So
just be a
how on
single
earth
prize
am I
for
about to
victory,
enter
but
a
there are
race
so
without
many
even
stories
choosing the
up and
car?
down the grid as our
It's ought to
drivers
be
look to make a
interesting.
name for themselves.
But from the
It's
little
one of the
practice I did,
shortest
it looks
laps on
as
the
if this is
calendar
going to
today
be
then, with
easy
7
peasy
rights
lemon
and just
squeezy.
3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. High up in the Austrian Alps, here we are at Spielberg as these drivers line up under the watchful eye of the giant steel bull. The history of this track, the legacy of Red Bull and the Red Bull Ring really need no introductions. Now, Anthony Davidson, take me back to when you first made your debut and give us some practical advice today for our F1 World debutante.
Well, yeah, I mean, Crofty, it can be an intimidating time, definitely rocking up for your first big event like that. But you've got to have faith in your own abilities and have faith in the practice that you've put in at this point. And, you know, I would say above anything else, just go out there and enjoy it and try to finish unscathed as well. Easier said than done when it's your first big competition. Just keep your nose clean and get through to the end. That's the best advice I can give.
DRS now enables. DRS enables.
What is that? What is the iris?
Final lap. Push, push. Nice move. Good job. Now that was incredible. No one could touch you. Nice work.
Of course. The anime has to be a lady. What are they saying? Are they saying I'm not
Fantastic
good
team
at
effort
driving?
then to secure victory here in the Styrian Alps.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
To the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
It wasn't difficult. It's quite easy, actually.
And it's been another brilliant F1 World Grand Prix. What a joy it is to follow these drivers throughout the season. So why not join us again next time for more of the same?
I name looks different. But oh well.
Nice one. You've just earned an upgrade. Upgrades can be equipped to your F1 World car and will increase your tech level. The higher your tech level, the more events you'll be able to take on, so it's important to equip upgrades whenever you can. Upgrades can be equipped in the garage, so it's worth going there now to equip your new upgrade.
Okay.
This icon means that this is a licensed event. Licensed events offer different experiences based on your chosen license level. Clean driving grants access to higher license levels, but incurring warnings and penalties will limit the range of licenses you can use. You can choose which licence you drive under from those you have access to. Driving under higher level licences will deliver a more authentic F1 experience. There are bonuses and benefits to driving under a higher licence level, so to progress efficiently in F1 World, it's worth trying to gain a higher licence.
Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. As the drivers finish their grid preparations, looking out for the famous chicane at turns 1 and 2, they'll know it's very easy to lose control and grid position. But also, it's possible to gain it too. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Okay, mate, I know it's tough in there, it's hot in that cockpit, but your tyres are even hotter, so you're going to have to work extra hard to keep them cool. It matters for performance.
Alright, I guess it's start control. Well, I'm not winning this race. Ah, shit. I tried to snake past Rosen.
You can
Almost
now
went
use
out.
DRS. DRS now available.
What on earth is this DRS that is available? Yes, I got 20 for going up track. Wait to minus 12 seconds for my time. That means even if I take first, unless I take first by a lot, oh, there is so far down for my time.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
I guess what's supposed to my heart. Are you sure you want to restart this session? Your license will still be affected by any indicate you were involved in prior restart. Hmm. All right.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
All
Okay,
right.
mate,
That
decent
was
race. You hit the
horrible lap.
target, but I think the guys in the garage have got a long night ahead to fix that one up, haven't they?
Great use of the clear air today and didn't allow anyone to exploit the slipstream behind them. What a great win here at Monza.
The fans on the edge of their seats, Crofty, and we love watching them at work. You know, it's so theatrical the way they go about their racing, and yeah, I for one thoroughly enjoyed it.
Our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. Well, what a brilliant day of F1 World action this has been. Following these drivers throughout the season has been an absolute pleasure. So join us again, why don't you, for more action next time.
Okay.
And welcome from the commentary box to our latest F1 World event. The prize today is victory, but that prize can only be won by one. We're racing then today in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of this wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles per hour here today, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the 2 DRS zones into Turn 1 and the long back straight into Turn 12. So who will taste victory today? Our drivers line up on the grid, and so many stories so far as they progress through their own F1 World journey. But who will write their fairy tale story today?
Lovely. The more I lose, the more I get kickback. That doesn't add up because the last time I was first, and then they took me to the 5th position.
I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but
And
what about
now
our driver?
I'm in the level
What do the
position.
final hours look like for them?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Let's focus now for the rest of the race. Okay, DRS is now available.
The drag reduction system, or DRS, opens a flap on the rear wing to reduce drag and improve the straight line speed of the car. Drivers are able to use this system in specific DRS zones as long as the circuit's dry. There are no additional restrictions to DRS use in practice and qualifying. However, in a race, the system can only be used when the driver's 1 second or less behind another. Watch the bar at the bottom of your multifunction display as you approach the DRS zone to see your distance to the activation point and activate it by pressing the DRS button when the prompt appears.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Once I look away, how can I find controls? Controls. There you are. So, life. All right, L2 for DRS.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Okay, we're going to be in big trouble with the stewards at some point if you keep this up. You've got to stay out of trouble now. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Oh, mate, nice work. That was hard work for me on the pit wall. Try and keep it a bit cleaner next time.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And
They take the checkered flag then here in Austin in what has been another
I guess
fabulous
my
Grand Prix.
And it's
my
one
car
thing
is
to
not
win,
that
but
fast
to win
because
like that in total
in the
dominant style,
animation,
that was a fantastic drive, and it is not one that we see very
the
often.
other driver's car are passing over my car with that much speed. So I'm like, my car is not that fast.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. So even though it might have been a disappointing start to the season for some, there's plenty of time to rise through the rankings as we continue in F1 World. Well, a warm welcome from the commentary box to this F1 World event. What a glorious day this could be for one. We're a long way above sea level here in Mexico today, which could pose some cooling issues for the cars as they make their way around this 2.6-mile lap. 17 corners with top speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and watch out for potential overtaking into turns 1 and 4. Well, here in Mexico, it's often said that P2 or P3 is better than P1 on the grid. Question is today, can our pole sitter get away cleanly? We're having a chat with Anthony Davidson here. You're a driver,
All right,
Ant. You've
so
competed
11
over
to
many
12.
seasons.
Keep taking me
How
back.
long does it take a driver to settle into a season?
Well, it's all about preparation, isn't it, Crofty? You know, we don't just turn up into the commentary box without any prep. You've got all your notes pinned up along the wall. I've seen it. And it's the same for the drivers. You know, you start very humble and you have to be honest with yourself to make improvements as the season goes on. And it's not just going to be one easy road. You're going to have dips in between. And it's how you overcome those challenges. That's the important part. Your eyes on where you're going to end up rather than how it is right now is the key.
Why do I get penalty for that? I did not even touch it.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay,
Why
you just
the game
started
is
the
stuck
final
now.
lap of the race. Final lap.
Oh, wow. Something is wrong with my car. Not as fast. I should forget it. Once it's a straight line, so I'm passing I'm just a bit quicker in the corners. That's why I'm still ahead of each and everyone behind me. Because they are just bunch of corners.
I think you might want to get the guys in the garage a little gift to say sorry after that. Look at the mess of the car. Mind you, you hit the target. Well done.
In Mexico then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix. Top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula. Well, it's been glory for some, less so for others. But who knows? The tables might turn next time out. Plenty more races to come this season, so join us again. It's F1 World.
All right, on to the next one. I'm playing, what's it called? F1 2024.
Welcome
Yeah, F1
everybody from the
24.
commentary box to this latest F1 World event. So far this season, some of our drivers have made great names for themselves, others need to improve. Can they do it today? Interlagos, always a
After this
very
race,
special
we'll
race here
call
in
it
Brazil.
circuit. So maybe I'll come up and
And
play
6
what's it
rights
called?
for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap
Play
today should have an
Marvel. I
average
haven't
speed
played
of
that in a
around
while.
135 miles per hour, if, of course, the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. Looking through our grid here, you can really feel the excitement around this Interlagos track. Brazil always seems to deliver an epic race. But what will it deliver here for our F1 World drivers today? Anthony Davison is alongside.
I do not know what all this means. Playing in the no, no, it's Air Force One. It's Air Force One, F1. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That is horrible.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. If you keep this up, we're going to get disqualified. Be more careful out there.
Anthony Davidson is
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not sure I can play this game and enjoy it because
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
I hit and sometimes
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
all right, people. Hmm. That's the end of this because I will hit someone. When I do that, I get penalized, and it's not as if they are shying away from hitting me. They also hit me. They knock me out of the road, and then when I try to recover, I get penalty for that. And the commentator is not helping the situation at all. The beginning of the downfall was when I was told I should be careful not to burn the tires, and I'm like, I wasn't given any instruction on how not to burn the tires. And throughout the race, the tire did not burn, and I was like, man, I was going slow, and I was not like matching accelerate because I was afraid of burning the tires. But then tires did not burn. So, but yeah, I got to go, but I'll be back. Maybe I'll play a little bit more of Gran Turismo. Yes, this F1, I would need a lot of time to learn how to play without crashing or bumping. I also learn how to, because the car I'm using is not fast enough for this event, and I don't know how to buy a new car yet or how to equip the car so that I'll be at a competing speed. Yeah, because how I know the car is not fast enough is after the end of the race, I saw other cars just passing my car. I'm like, that's not supposed to be so. My car either has to be in the same speed, but not as slow enough that one, two, three cars can pass it. That doesn't make sense to me. So, yeah, that's the problem I'm seeing, and I have to find out how to fix that. Okay, but till next time, sayonara.